All right, man. Music wise, you might as well get into it, man. Let's get into this music.
Oh gosh.
Do you wanna go first?
Man, how bad is it gonna be? Mine's bad.
Okay.
But it's like if we had to go Super Saiyan level, mine's like maybe Super Saiyan level 2.
All right. Well, I don't think I'm as bad as you. So let me go first.
Okay.
All right. I'll go. So the album we reviewed this week is Jay IDK. I don't know what the IDK stands for. The album is titled though is Empty Blank. Now, I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if where he came from, but I will say he's I'm just gonna wrote for what I wrote. Okay, so what I wrote my notes I had for him was Kendrick Light. So he's Kendrick Lamar Light. Not a bad rapper. His content lacks in some of the tracks. Like the production wasn't horrible.
That's the only bright light of it. I would say the production.
The production wasn't horrible, but the content was really. This album's for a young boy.
Gosh, you know, words out of my mouth, man.
This album's for a young boy.
Absolutely.
I can't vibe to a lot of this, and like the album cover threw me off.
Yes.
You know, because the album.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
We are.
Yes.
The album cover had me thinking like, okay, this is gonna be some Raise Your Fist.
Yep, absolutely.
Some revolutionary. I'm gonna hear get some goosebumps. Talk about some black revolutionary stuff. I'm gonna see the angle from a young black man who's trying to make it. That wasn't the case on this album. This album, I don't know what he was going through, but anyways. So back to my notes. The songs that stood out to me was the outro, which was the only song that he talked about Black Revolution. My Wallet, which was funny. It was actually a pretty decent song. And She Blocked Me, which was pretty cool. I like that one too. I really enjoyed the skits. The skits were hilarious to me. I thought that it kind of reminded me of like early Marshall Mathers album. It kind of had that type of vibe. The songs that this album can do without, News for Cash can get all the way out of here. He talks about a female sending him nude pics and his sexual escapades, and he really gets really deep about it, like how he's going to eat this or whatever, the groceries, and how he likes the groceries and everything. Listen, man, as a married man, it's like, I guess that type of stuff comes with the territory. But you're talking about just eating random butts, man. Like, I just don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like save that, mother. Like, yeah, definitely just keep that all the way out of here. The album, like I said, is for young boys. I felt like I detached from the content a lot.
I got
very detached from it. The production, like I said, was decent. Didn't have any funk. It wasn't really heavy on the bass. Like I said, the outro, he touched on the Black Lives Matter. He touched on some of the oppression of black people, which I thought was okay. But like I said, the album did not mirror the cover. On the cover, it's him sitting on a car, and he has a noose around his neck with a white man that's a cop holding the noose. So that kind of puts you in. It's actually, you'll see it on the stream. But I didn't think that matched it at all. I can see he didn't really have a lot of money on this budget. You know, he didn't have. He needed that Miguel or a Chris Brown. I don't like every song nowadays has Chris Brown on it. He could have done well with a Chris Brown hook. The hooks were bad. Listen, and the homies suck. Okay, the homies suck. Whoever you had rapping with you on a lot of them songs, they were not good at all.
They just blended with him.
What even sucked even more than that though was actually the female homies. Like the female homies you had singing the hooks. Listen, I know there's a lot of people out there that can sing. You could have got somebody on the hook that could have did better than what they did.
Picking up the people in the block, man.
I guess he did, man, but I didn't think that. But I can definitely tell that the budget was not open. They did not go into the archives and give that man the check he needed.
What'd you have?
After listening to it, I think he does have the ingredients to have made a good album. I think if he had some kind of features on there, like if he had a track with Kendrick, or he had a track with a Schoolboy Q, or somebody that you can look at like, you know what, I don't know who this guy is, but he has a song with Schoolboy Q and he has a song with Miguel or a song with Neo, somebody on the hook, I'm gonna give it a listen. Because besides, when Kevin brung it up, I never knew who this guy was, and I probably would have never.
That's what IDK means. I don't know.
That's exactly what it means. You might have figured it out. You cracked the Da Vinci Code. You want one today, man. You give me a high five, man.
Yeah, man.
You want one today. But the thing about it is, though, is I don't think a lot of people are going to even know who this album is or who he is.
It's very passive.
It wasn't even in my Google Play mentions, so I don't even. If Kevin didn't find it, I would have never known who it was.
Kevin kind of struck out.
He did, but you know what? We had to find something to listen to. Listen, and we got it underway. But listen, I guess album is 67. Okay. So he turned in the paper. He passed, but he needs to see me after class. We need to talk. Because if you're going to pick an album cover like this, you better be able to talk about some things. Because I understand that all album covers don't, depict what the album's going to be about. But that one is so much of a visual, just eye-popping thing. You got to touch on it.
Absolutely.
All right. 67. What the boy gives it.
I'm gonna piggyback off of your school analogy.
Okay.
It's like someone turns in a report to you, and you read that thesis statement, and you're like, this is about to be it.
Yes.
And you get to the end of it, and you're like, have I been sold a bill of goods?
Yes.
This is terrible.
Yes. Yes.
3 things I got out of this album.
Okay.
Sexual escapades.
Yes.
Money.
Yes.
And he's got to be, he doesn't look young, but it's a young dude album.
Sure.
And if I was a young dude, I still would listen to this album.
No.
The bars are lackluster.
Yes.
His flow is terrible. He has a braggadocious way of going about it, like he's actually good, but like he doesn't care. And it's almost like one word that came to me as I was listening to the album is fun. It's almost like he was having fun on the album. Yeah. But he's not good, and that's why he didn't get a budget.
The one song he did shine on was when he did the hook, the last song, the outro. The outro was decent.
The outro was okay. But I mean, after hearing 12 other songs,
yes,
of pure garbage,
it's 11 songs too long.
Absolutely. I could have dealt with the outro and called it EP and called it a day. Yeah. I'm going to go on record saying this. Okay. This album is worse than the Rick Ross. Rick Ross looks like Jay-Z compared to this dude. I'm sorry.
And you hate Rick Ross.
Let me tell you something. I mean, News with Cash. News for Cash. Garbage. Yeah. Priorities 1. Garbage. My Wallet. Garbage.
I like My Wallet.
The Groupie. Garbage. Okay. The production saved me on this album because I'm like, this production can carry me through the next track. And like you were saying, you're looking for. It doesn't even have to be groundbreaking, revolutionary rap. Just give me something. Something. And then production carried me through. I was like, okay, this beat is sweet. He's about to drop some fire. Okay. Garbage. Yeah. And it's like I was going through it. I couldn't even find a song that I was like, you know what? I can stick my hat on this. This is a good song. Right. I couldn't find it, man.
Yeah, I was embarrassed. People were asking me like, what album we're reviewing, and I didn't want them to even listen to it. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking.
Yeah, don't do it. This is an hour that you cannot get back.
Right. That, you know what? You're right. Because I listened to it 3 times. That's 3 hours of my life. I can never get it back.
I listened to it 1.5 times.
I did it for the culture.
The half was the most painful thing. It was almost like childbirth.
So it's safe to say you'll never want to do it again.
I will never do this again. This album is a 33.
Okay. Wow.
So he came to class. He's that kid that sits in the back of class. And you're like, he's got it.
Right. He has the look.
He has the look.
He has the look.
This kid is smart.
Yes.
And you get his paper, and you're like, yeah, he fooled me.
He opens his mouth, and you don't know if he's speaking English.
Yeah, that's what the cover did. Yeah. You look at the cover, and you're like, oh, this dude, he's got it. Okay. And I think it's almost to this point these days where if you're not mentioning something like Black Lives Matter, then it kind of means like you're out of touch.
You know what this album? You know this album is titled? I could say with us clickbait.
It is.
This album is complete. It's clickbait.
Absolutely. Where it's like, do you want to find out when the end of the world is going to? Yes. And then you click it, and it's like spam.
Yeah, I was expecting to hear some revolutionary stuff, just something good. What's up, Sega I see you out there, man. We're getting ready for Rise of Iron, man. I see you out there in the chat. But yeah, this album was clickbait, man. It just made me upset.
It did. It really made me upset because it almost seemed like he was rehashing the same stuff each song.
Okay, so get that album out of here. Okay, let's just ball it up, get it out of here.